What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Angry Rob. Let's get into it real quick. Alright, we're playing some Remnant 2 today, folks. This is going to be the first in 10. My initial thoughts preview. Yes, I did start this from scratch. So what this is going to do is I'm going to have to create the character. I did start this from scratch. And, of course... Sorry, folks. I'm trying to get this dash properly done. What the fuck? Kick is so bad. I don't understand what I have to do to get this done, but hopefully we're there. At this point, I just not care. Alright.
I could use that.
No.
Not bad.
Not bad.
I don't know what all this is, but
I don't like the look of this.
I'm gonna go with that. Looks about right. Yep, that looks about right. Hardcore. Alright, 50 achievements, they're all secrets. Where's he go with I'm gonna go veteran right now, just to see what happens.
says, if I wanted to feel sorry for myself, I'd have stayed with your father.
So this is
that is
by
quite a
THQ
drop.
Nordic, one of the greatest
Let me help you
companies
down.
in my opinion. Second of all,
I've got
this is
this.
also multiplayer, but I think it's like non-story related, different worlds that you're in. So there's that. I mean, it brings up worlds that you were in. I mean, I'm just saying that like it's gonna be.
Shit! You okay?
It's not gonna be progression for the story.
That's 3.
What? Oh, please.
3 times I saved your life. The sinkhole, your foot. What? You'd be dead if my mom hadn't taught me to dress a wound. Fine. 2 times then. The sinkhole and just
Welcome
now.
everybody. Feel free to drop a like, drop a follow.
Hey, let me see
Anybody
that.
wanna watch it, let us
Leave
know.
it. It's nothing.
This is the very
Hey,
beginning of Remnant
I'm
2.
fine.
Come on, roll up your sleeve and just admit we're friends already.
This is not an admission.
Let me see. It's getting worse.
Listen, it ain't broken or bleeding. It'll calm down. It always does. Let's go. The kid said the ward was this way.
Walking with a limp, that's never good. Guessing there's nothing off to the sides. Got some guys over on Kick. Folks, feel free to say hello in the chat. Let me know what you're up to. Tell me if you're playing this game, if you know this game.
You ever hear about the North Pole?
That old fairy tale.
Yeah, like this ward. Old white guy founds it. Food and fresh water, everyone gets along. That sounds like the fairy tale to me. It's probably just a couple of old-timers holed up underground. I just hope they got a few supplies for trade. Otherwise, we won't last much longer out here. You think people actually live like this?
Not sure.
I don't know what's in that Fulton's original blend, but I never seen nobody that happy before. Not in real life.
Any new boots? Okay, so now we can sprint. I don't think there's a jump button.
Locked. Great. Ugh, we can't turn back now. Ain't got nowhere to go. There's gotta be another way through.
Can't jump back up there. I wanted to drop down and see what's in there.
Hey, I'm stuck out here.
It's one of the things I always do, folks. Rush ahead and
It's about time. What took you? What happened to these poor bastards? Can't let it go to waste. Use it on that bum ankle of yours. Won't help me none. Hey, come on. Let's get some distance between us and these bodies. Hey, over here. Oh, this is bad. This is bad with a side of broccoli.
A side of what?
Nothing. Something my ma used to say. Deadwood! Nice shooting. Hey, that don't count, by the way.
What do you mean don't count? Killed it, right?
Starting to think looking for this ward wasn't such a good idea.
So I'm probably gonna get my first boss fight.
Guess the Deadwood ain't all gone after all.
Nope.
Ain't no way the war's real. Not with a nest like this out here. You know, maybe best we head back. We retrace our steps. We can find another way out. Not happening. Tell me this is not happening. No! Not today, assholes! Hey, this is 3, by the way. You know, right here makes for 3. Oh, shit! Hey, listen. For what it's worth, you were a good friend. You were a good friend.
And shoot them fuckers. We don't know what's going on, but you know that can't last forever.
It's okay. You're safe. Whoa, hold up. We're friends. We're here to help.
Can't hold this forever, Bo!
Beast.
Thanks. Who are you?
Questions later. We gotta get moving. On 3. 1, 2, 3!
What's up, Kick people? Both on Twitch,
all
on
I
Kick,
got.
on Facebook. You know,
You're on your own now.
Hey, we still got each other.
Right. Follow us, you two. That won't be the last of them.
excuse me. Anything I can pick up around here? No, nope. Yep, there it was. So, okay, so anything with the little dots. Anytime you see like the little sparkle, it's not the red shit. It's like a goldish, golden, you know, spark. Mainly that's scrap. So
Rude or thick down here.
Must be what I felt back at the ward. Wait,
Brittany,
you're from the ward?
bad bitch alert, folks. It's Brittany, bitch.
Maybe Santa's real too.
Yeah, it's not far from here. But the way down collapsed behind us.
How we doing today, Britt? I got the saw the
to find
TikTok.
another way
I'm
out.
sorry. It really sucks. I'm guessing nobody could die, you know, in the tutorial. My guy just had a fucking tail speared through his body, so there's that. Excuse me.
Something's here.
There's something out there. Why would you leave the most powerful
Dead
girl
would
out
know
front?
they've lost, but they won't lay down without a fight.
Chivo.
Hey, you okay?
Not bad shooting, Traveler.
Yeah, I had some practice.
I'll bet. But don't worry. The ward's as safe a place as any. Safer.
So, it's really real. Food and water and folks living with some old white guy?
More or less.
Whoa, whoa, let me get you some water.
I'm fine.
Cass,
Ooh, that looks like root rot. I've never seen a case this bad.
I'm fine. I don't know why everyone.
We need to get her to the ward, and quick. Doctor, there's our only chance. We'd better get moving, or we lose the light.
That's a nose.
Oh dear.
This is Wriggler.
Call me Riggs. I got you, darling. Don't worry, friend. We'll take good care of her. Welcome to Ward 13.
Hey, don't worry. Riggs is right. She'll be fine.
are you okay?
Just a headache.
Hey, Clementine. Let me get you some water.
I'm fine.
Clementine from Walking Dead.
Oh, you're not fine. You need rest.
Bo! He's the ward's mayor. Thinks that puts him in charge of everything and everyone. Listen, I'm gonna check in with Ford, and then I'll get some rest. Okay? I've been through a lot worse, you know.
So, Traveler, your friend will be fine. I'm Bo Ward, and this is Ward 13. You must have come a long way. I mean, the route's dwindling and all, but the road's still a dangerous place. What were you two doing out there? Yeah, well, you'll be safe here for as long as you need, traveler. I didn't know anybody knew what we were doing out here. Feels kind of nice, actually. Hey, ask around if you need something. Oh, start with Ford. I'm sure he'd like to meet you.
You know, you remind me so much of him.
You mean Brad?
My brother, actually. Oh, now that you mention it, he reminds me of Brad, too.
Yeah. I know. I'm glad.
Are you and your friend married? Do people even get married out there? What does getting married mean? Ma won't tell me yet, and I'm pretty sure Pa didn't tell me the truth.
Looking for Ford, huh? He is usually over in the warehouse. I hear your friend is sick. Not lucky for you. Doc Nora is the heart of this place. We would be nowhere without her.
Like a plan shit.
Oh, I don't talk to Mr. Brabus anymore.
You ever wonder if all this is, like, a dream or something?
What do you mean?
Like, none of this, what happened to us, to the world, is actually real.
Oh, I don't know. That sounds a little far-fetched. If you're looking for Founder Ford, I usually see him over at the warehouse.
You can trust folks here, stranger. No matter what the world out there might have taught you.
Looking for Ford? He's over in the warehouse.
You're the newcomer,
He's
ain't
got
you?
something going on.
Nora
Always does.
Camarillo. I keep folks alive around here. You know, you're lucky they found you when they did. Your friend was pretty bad. I got her just in time. Pretty much. Any part of your flesh prison breaks down, you come to me. There ain't much I haven't seen before. Yeah, that's how my grandpa used to talk. He loved that idea that we're all beautiful souls walking around in dilapidated meat suits. Ain't much science for it, he'd say. But damn if it isn't hilarious. She's great. A real spitfire, that one. I'd hang on to her if I were you. Not yet. She's asleep, and I'd like her to stay that way a spell. That girl's tough, all right. But right now, she needs rest. When she's up in a... Well, all right. What are you trying to say, sunshine? Trust me. You know how a doctor gets good at her craft? That's it. Same way you get good at anything. You learn a thing by doing it over and over again. The more people there are suffering, my grandfather, he'd been treating folk his whole life. I started assisting Grandpa when I was 5. Dressing wounds, making meds, cutting at the... He helped more, but how I helped him most was even after a century, there's a... tons. The old humans knew a lot. Did you know they used to be able to replace a man's... or put a dead man's liver in someone whose liver... To think of all the folks Grandpa and I could have... There's plenty if you know to look. Most of the basic meds are long gone. But there's still plenty... Stuff no one knows what to do with. But what they don't got, what I never found once, is a cure. That's why so many folks died when the root first showed up. A treatment, not a cure. But after Grandpa figured it out, he traveled as far... I don't know where he started. But I reckon every treatment within 100 miles of here, you can thank him that your friend is still alive. Came here maybe 10 years back. My mom, it turned out good. The city's full of scrounge, and he even attended the old commander when she passed. All right. Sure thing.
Merchants.
I'll be here if you need fixing.
Okay, that mask is awesome.
Looking for Ford? He's up top in that warehouse.
So many new faces these days. Things must be getting a mite easier out there. Welcome, traveler. I'm Reginald Malone, but my friends call me Reggie. But you can too. Saw you come in with Bo and Clementine there. Oh, you can be sure they'll do everything they can for your friend. Ain't the first to come through here needing help. Longer than I care to think about. At my age, keeping our stores alive is how I make sense of things. Oh, now that sounds like the start of a damn good story. What brought you out here? I hear that. Why, if half of old Mudtooth's tales are true, it's past time we took that back from the root, too. How about your friend? How'd you meet her? Hell, ain't that the human story in a paint can, friend? You try hard. If we could see that, we'd all live a lot longer and happy. You'd think I was an old... Speaking of your friend, I heard you came in with a nasty case of root rot. What happened to you two out there? Son of a gun. Oh, sneaky bat. It must have been one hell... Well, don't you worry. What about you? What do you hope to find out here? You're a good friend, traveler. So now I've got a measure of you. You might find some of these useful.
Damn, I do got some shit.
Don't be a stranger.
Well, hey, get away from my stew!
Oh, is she... What? No, of course not. Never seen you.
So, what can all... Well, shit. Quite a bit, stranger. The names, except maybe old Ford, of course, but that's only 3 reasons why folks come to see me. And that's my stories or my stew. That's so?
Huh. Did I tell you about the stories yet?
That one too, eh? Well, listen, you sure I said there were 3 reasons?
Huh. Only 2 reasons folks come to see old Mudtooth and you... Town, you call it. Back in my day, a place like this wouldn't be considered... Nah, this ain't no town. I lived by myself for years, see? Had myself a... what you calls it, hockapatop. Anywho, I was living by myself when my boy Brab, he told me about this place. Got some nice people here. Took some getting... Well, Brabus, he's my son. 'Twere his idea to come join this little shanty town. He's over yonder at the shooting range. If you bet your apple I can. But these ain't just stories, stranger. You heard about the old wards, right? The wards were where the root were born. Government experiments, and that's where it was worst, see? So this, man, Leto was his name. He says there's only... So, he flies his heliopopper. They flew back in those days, see? That's what they were built for. And he says, and boy, they did. Fair enough.
We gotta get rolling on this.
Why, sure, but, it ain't ready just yet. Well, maybe not that quick. I done all... Take care, young'un. Don't be a stranger.
Glad you found us. Oh, don't mind the smell, man. It still needs to cook another couple hours.
This is not up for discussion, Clementine. You're staying, and that's fine.
I don't remember asking for your permission.
Watch your tone, young lady.
Excuse me? I'm 132
Oh,
years
friend.
old, in case you
Glad
forgot.
to see you're all right.
And I'm not your
What can I do
child.
for you?
You don't have authority over me.
Oh, yes, I do.
And no worries.
This town needs you.
There was
You
a
can't
time
go
when
wandering
helping
off after
your friend's
something
gonna be
that
all right, by the way.
that
I've
might
seen
not
Weakham.
even
What were you doing out
exist.
there?
Oh, that's rich.
Really?
What have you been
What'd you
doing the
hear
last 100 years
exactly?
then, huh? What the hell are you doing right now?
Founder Ford's
that's
tales
different.
travel far and
I'm trying
fair
to fix
warning.
things.
You can't
Things
believe
that
it.
you broke when you tried to play God.
That was
You know where to
Harsgard. I
find
was
me.
just following orders. I didn't...
What can I do for you?
Oh, and that makes it okay?
So long.
You know how many people died because you just followed orders?
Of course I know. You think I don't remember that every goddamn day? I'm trying to make things right here.
So am I. You're such a damned hip.
We'll talk about this later.
Out of my way.
Whoa, what have we here? Ah, the Traveler, of course. Sorry you had to see that. But then again, you've been Andrew Ford. Good to make your acquaintance. In the flesh. I'm sure you've got a lot of questions, and I've got a favor to ask. So let's get to it. You first. That's a longer story than I can indulge right now. You know how some things you drink can make you drunk? And some things you... well... other things do this. Huh. Let me see if I can get... Arguing's not the same as fighting. That's a lot of water to put under a narrow bridge. Looks can be deceiving. In fact, she's 132 years... Not quite. Clementine spent a long... Compared to who? Bo might be young, but he knows the run of a ward. Learned from Ward 13. Sort of adopted him. Did a damn good job of it. Only made sense to put him in charge. Wallace? He's a special kid. A lot of dreams about things that hadn't yet come to pass. It's more like he can see really far into the present. Don't think there's a soul in town. Don't know how that man gets up out of bed every day. But he does. All right then. Shoot. Not you precisely. As in name, rank, serial number. Aren't you clever? Skeptic. That's our young Wallace told me. Oh, nothing too dangerous. I've got to marshal my resources. And then we'll get into it. All right, Traveler. Now that I need an able young scrapper to help an old man out. After that, gear up, and then meet me at the war.
Well, ain't you a right mutter? Traipsing in here like you own the place. Ha, I'm just pulling ya. Name's Brabus, and I run security around here. Well, seeing as you got the mayor's personal approval, I also make sure folks hereabouts can protect themselves. A lot of folks still ain't chummy with this whole rebuilding society business. Damn straight. A lot of folks only ever learn how to look out for themselves. I used to be one of them. Up until about 20 years ago, I ran a pack called the Mud Dogs. We took what we... it was a dog-eat-dog world back then. Things might be different now, but a lot of folks can't chew a path out of the old way. Why not? I guess I set myself up for that one. I told you the Mud Dogs didn't take hell from no one. And what anyone stood up to us without getting... This mutter walks into my court. I'm thinking... this'll be a fight to remember, eh? It's a watch. What belonged to my... I figure he finally tripped the branches, and I'm about to wring this Wanderer's neck myself. But then, the Wanderer says the old man... That caught me. The old man wouldn't give up that watch to no one but family. I let the Wanderer go. After taking the watch, of course. So I hear. Sometime later, I got the nerve to see the old man myself. He surprised me. He wasn't pissed or patronizing. He didn't say nothing about the watch when I told him. Just glad it had a home. Anyway, we talked a lot after that, and when word got out that folks here at the ward were starting something new, well, the old man and I told the mud dogs they were free, and the old man and I set up shop here. Don't know what else I can tell you, save the story. The way they tell it, that wanderer walked through crystals to other worlds until one day Yeah, they all sound just like my old man with these stories. Who says they have? Deadwood is... I ain't complaining, mind you. There's definitely something different about this place. Well, the Mud Dogs ran for years. Started out with my old man in a place called Sanctuary, and eventually came out here. We set ourselves up in a place folks started calling Cutthroat Channel. Yeah, I got a story or two from the glory days. Oh, that old mudder. People call him Mudtooth. You wouldn't know it to look at him, but he was the leader of the Mud Dogs. Of course, that ain't the way he tells it. We still don't see eye to eye on which of us was right. Disagree? Then why you still standing? Watch your back. Can't know who to trust out there.
Not so much what I'm after.
You worried you'll get lost? Just head to the docks. You'll know Wally when you meet him. Eager to get moving, huh? I like that. But see Wally first. Can't help me until you do.
Greetings. Forgive me. I am not good with Paxotech faith. Oh, it is new. I thought I had seen it before. So difficult to tell Paxotech apart. I am Sa Israk Thadwell. My Paxotech name is Dwell. I sell crystals from my world. They make Paxotech faster, stronger, more powerful. They help it defeat its enemies. And the prices are quite... only the finest. Farewell. Dwell is here to find.
Looking for Wallace. He's up there. Best view in town.
Miss Clementine heard someone needed help and went running. That's just the kind of stuff.
I see you, Traveler. You're the one Ford's been waiting for. Though, he doesn't know he's been waiting. He thinks he needs help. It's her who needs it. You know. And you don't. Sorry, I shouldn't say. Things get messier when I tell them. I'm Wallace. Did I say that yet? Probably. The site, you know? Sorry, I probably said that already, too.
A lot of stuff you gotta learn and just read.
You have a path to walk. You choose the first step here, but you're... Yep. That makes a lot of sense now. You're right, of course. Your path is waiting. Tell Brabus and McCabe I sent you. They have what you need. They're the next step on your journey. Goodbye, traveler.
How's the ward treating you? I could treat you worse if you like. That boy what talks to the root? I don't trust Wally with it. I don't reckon he was any more specific. Right. Well, the boy's crazy, but he ain't stupid. If he asks, you tell him I gave you this. No charge. Riggs is gonna talk my ear off if I... Go see Riggs, then. Tell him he can do whatever the hell he wants.
I bet Riggs could help me out. I should
stop by sometime. McCabe can usually make something out of the strange stuff I find down hunting. Yeah, you should talk to her. She's got a workshop over in the warehouse.
How goes it, friend? I don't suppose he was more particular about why. Ha! Yeah. Right. Well, I've got a pretty focused... Come to me if you ever need to up... You know where to find me.
I swear to God and my mom. Shit. You're serious, aren't you? Alright, so what the hell is this journey? I swear, if that boy weren't so goddamn right all the time, he and I... Fine. Well, the only reason anyone bothers me is because I'm good with... So, either I can modify your weapons, or... Tell you what. I heard maybe I could do...
I know which one I want here, folks. I'm going with fire.
There. That ought to help with whatever journey he saw you on. Just tell Walt... So we're done here, right? Let me save you some time so you don't keep nattering on. Then a stranger came. We called them the Wanderer. You might have noticed everyone gets a handle here. Anyway, now we live in these buildings here. That clear it up for you? Let's have a look. Look, it's not personal. It pisses me off, so I'll make you a deal. Oh, and if you tell anyone,
How goes it, friend? You know where to find me.
I'm getting really tired, folks. I gotta go and even to work. It's just like it was before. You have to take the whole drama, get through the tutorial, meet everybody, and then you get sent on your way, and the co-op will start. I'll be back on this later. Excuse me, folks. Don't forget. Be kind to each other, be true to yourselves. I'll be playing this game a lot. I want to get through it, see how good I can get on it. I'll be back tonight with Chernobyl Light and some Fortnite. If not, I'll see you over the weekend. As always, be true to yourselves, be kind.